Hey guys, it's Blitzin or Mary Solo, whatever you want to call me. We're back with another episode of Blitz Quick Tutorials, and today I'm going to show you guys all the equipment that I use to film my light shows. I get a lot of questions about this all the time, about what I use, and it isn't anything like super crazy, but you guys will get to see a little bit of behind the scenes of how I film stuff and what I enjoy, what I like about it, what I don't like, and maybe you guys, I don't know, maybe you guys might be inspired to go get some new equipment or maybe go film a new light show. All right, enjoy the video. So, it really depends for me on what type of video I'm going to film. That will be dependent on what type of gear that I use. So if there's any stuff that you guys like here, I'll let you know the stuff that I use, how I use it, and what I think about it as well. Because some of this stuff I've had for a really long time, and yeah, I just use it because it's what I have at the moment. So I'll start with my bigger camera, which is a Canon T6i. It's probably considered pretty outdated for Canon Rebel products now. So yeah, this is pretty outdated, but it gets the job done. And it really just like depends on what type of lens you use. You know, the lens will make a really big difference on how your light show is going to turn out. So if you want to buy like a cheaper body like this, then you can, you know, invest more maybe in like a better wide angle lens or something like that, and your videos will come out pretty cool. So on the note of lenses, the different lenses I have, so this one is a 10 to 18 millimeter lens. This is your wide angle lens, so if you're looking for a good wide angle lens, this is the size you want. And yeah, it does great. This is what I use for probably like 90% of my shows that I film with the Canon, because this will just give me a wider frame and it gives me a lot more room to kind of, you know, move basically. With this one, this is actually probably my favorite lens in general, but I wouldn't usually film light shows with this. This is a 50 millimeter lens, or people call it like a pancake lens. So what's really cool about this is it zooms in like a lot, and it has a really cinematic look to it, and it is, yeah, it's just, I love it. I think it makes everything look so cool. The biggest problem with this one though is that if you're not using a gimbal or a stabilizer or something like that, the footage is going to come out really shaky because it zooms in like all the way. Whereas with something like this, you're not going to pick up on all that stuff. So on the note of gimbal, I'm not going to take this whole thing out of the box, but I'll show you guys the box so you can see kind of the size of it. So I use it's called the Moza gimbal. I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese product. I got it a couple years ago, and this thing is amazing. It's the best gimbal that I've used. It's light, it's compact, it's super easy to carry around. Actually, I'll just go ahead and open up. So yeah, you guys can see all the stuff that's inside. Yeah, really easy. And this actually has other stuff that I put in here. Like there's reflectors, there's an LED light, there's a bunch of other stuff that I was able to fit in here. Not just that, but it's only 2 pieces to put together. It's battery charged, you know, so you just basically charge the batteries, you put it in, and then it's ready to go. It's perfect for people who want to film dance videos, light show videos, anything like that. The only thing that's a little bit of a downside with that is that it does get kind of heavy after a while, and because it's made for such like on-the-go filmmaking, it's not designed to carry around for long periods of time. So if you're going to be shooting something for like hours and hours and hours, it's probably not the best thing. If you know you're going to be out there shooting for like maybe an hour to 2 hours, then it's perfect. You know, for the type of stuff that I'm shooting, the majority of it, this is great because I'm not really filming anything that's like long, that's going to require like hours and hours of gimbal use. If you do, then you'd probably need to rent something, and you're probably not even going to be using any of this type of equipment. The very last thing that I use occasionally, or I've started using more recently, is my GoPro. This is the new one, the 7 Black. I really like it. I used to use a GoPro all the time just because it was always so easy. Like if I just wanted to film something in my room really quickly, then this would be the thing I would use versus setting up all this other stuff. You know what I mean? The only downside with this is that it does not shoot well in low light situations. Even though it does have a low light setting, it doesn't shoot that well. And the downside is with light shows, generally everything is going to be low light. You have the lights off and etc. Right? So this is great for like finger shows. Like if you're, going for a hike, or you're traveling somewhere, or it's somewhere in the middle of the day in broad daylight and you're going to shoot a finger show, this is definitely probably your best option, best and easiest option. The colors are amazing, and yeah, it comes out great. The only other downside with this is because it shoots in such, if you want to shoot like in 4K and shoot in like really high quality footage, you need to get a computer that can basically run that type of file, which I ran into a lot of issues with when I first got this, and I was just working off of my laptop. I was in the process of getting another desktop computer. I now work off of an iMac Pro, so I have no issues with that at all. But in the beginning, it did suck a lot having to deal with the footage because I had to convert it, and it was like, and then I didn't know why that happened, and it was just so frustrating. And I was like, I just want my videos, like, and then I could play them on the app, but then, yeah. But yeah, it's small, compact, easy to travel. The battery is pretty good, nothing crazy. It does come with like a stabilization thing, but I've found that doesn't really fix the video too much. If I'm trying to stabilize it, or if I have someone else filming it, I would generally use something like this. This is actually for water, works just as well, it's light. Great for travel and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my video. I get a lot of questions on that all the time. I am by no means a professional. I did go to film school, but I am, again, by no means a professional. These are just things that I've found that work for me. You guys are, more than willing to do whatever you want. But if you're looking to buy a camera for whatever reason, yeah, this is what I use and this is what I like. Yeah, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys are using to film right now. I'm sure a bunch of you guys are probably using GoPros, but yeah, let me know what you guys are using and what you like. And if you like this video and you want to see more, like the video, leave me a comment saying what's up, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, and thanks for watching.